There we go. Well, Matt, a wet and windy day.
Yeah, normally gets...
I didn't push him.
There will be a drugs test inquiry afterwards, and we'll be going to the medical centre just to check levels, I think.
I wonder what they put in his drinks bottle. What you drink in your drinks bottle? You have to speak very slowly to him, and he just swears at you. No, it's been a real tricky conditions today. You know, the first race especially, and that race was tough for us. The last race, which you just saw, because I think not just us, but all the front-wheel drive cars were very strong early on in the opening few laps, and then the problem is we give our front, because we're steering and driving through just the front tyres, we give them a real hard time. So at that point it was the BMW steamroller came in, because rear-wheel drive, it's nice balance for them.
Yeah, and do you think the conditions now drying up, a good chance for the next race?
Well, we're throwing the dice and taking a gamble, and we think it's going to be full dry for the next race. It's not at the moment, but we've all sort of been speculating with our engineers and looking at the weather reports, and yeah, we're going for a full dry setup, and yeah, see what we can do with that.
Okay, I'm going to move between you, try not to fall down the back. Fabrizio, a good result out of 2 races this weekend so far?
Yeah, if you watch where was in the grid, yes, for sure, because 12 wasn't the best position for me for this kind of race, because it's very tricky circuits. It's a very tricky circuit. later in the third race, mate. Anyway, yeah, it's a tricky circuit, so it's not easy to overtake. Anyway, finished 4th in the first race and 5th in the second one with really difficult condition. I think for me, because I lead the championship, is a good result.
And a good position for you to start the last race?
Yeah, of course. We have got 3 BMW back that historically start very well, but what we can do, we will do the best.
Okay, I'm going to come this side now. Tom, after the highs of 2 weeks ago, not so highs this weekend.
No, this is definitely the highs and the lows, having a bit of a struggle today. It was going all right in race 1, running 5th quite comfortably, and just got caught out with the lake down at Tower. But it's just been one of those days, really. Hopefully this last race we can get back up inside that top 10 and take home a few points.
Okay, and I should think after after Thruxton, you went away a very, very happy boy at the end of the day.
Yeah, it was a fantastic weekend for me, and did my championship no end of good, but I'm undoing that at the moment today. But I still think we can grab a good handful of points in this last race. Now it's come dry.
Okay, now these boys have got a very busy schedule, and Tom's going to be very pleased. I'm not going to ask him to do this weekend. It's Matt's turn, because he's the star of the day. Come on, give us a lap round the circuit. I think, is it gone? Yes, it's gone up on the screen, so you can see it on. We've got our own page 3 girl here for us as well. So I'm going to give the microphone to Matt and let him say about it.
I think I need to look at the map to remember the corner names. So, right, we're you see this straight here. This is the start-finish straight, which you just making sure he's still there. Is we come down here 6th gear, so touching about 130 miles an hour. Well, I'm touching 130. You're about 110, mate. That's fine. You're struggling a bit. You have to work everything out to kilometres for him. Then we down 2 gears. 4th gear. It's quite a brave corner, because you're understeering, oversteering all the way through, and there's a great big gravel trap right on the outside here. We then come into turn 2. Which is, again, down another 2 gears, very, very scrabbly. It's a problem trying to get the power down. Too much wheel spin, whether you're front or rear-wheel drive. Trying to get the power down as we come through this long, long right-hander, building the speed up. Just like that. Shut up. Then we have the chicane here again, which looks pretty easy, but it's big commitment stuff. And we want to try and take this absolutely flat chat, which when you look at the data, you can see most of the time we're not doing it, even though we're telling our engineers we are. The 4th gear up into 5th, again up into 6th gear. This is the quickest part of the circuit. in the first race here, we were struggling with a lot of aquaplaning because the surface is a bit uneven, puddles very easily, so you're getting a big fishtails as you're going down here. Quite hard to see from outside the car. Very heavy braking area here into Tower Bend, which is the turn at the top here, to third, second gear, depending on the weather conditions and who you're being hit by and hitting and all the rest of it. Scrabbly exit again, hard on the gas, another very fast section of the circuit here, through the Jim Clark S's, which are, again, it's more pronounced as shown on the circuit map. Sixth gear, flat chap. Yeah, I'm going as fast as I can. Come on. There's a big commitment corner at the back here. Again, sixth gear, before we're hard on the brakes into third gear. We have this sunny in and sunny out, very scrabbly, back up to fifth gear. Then we come into the last little complex, down to fourth for the first section, long left-hander. Then we have basically two hairpins. Second gear for the first one, first gear for the second one. But it's a scrabbly, trying to get the power down, trying to not reduce too much wheel spin. Very good overtaking maneuvers. You might see, when it's dry, you can dive down the inside and block somebody out. So you might see this is a last lap maneuver. This is your last chance to make a place up before you come back over the finish line and start the next lap.
Round of applause.
Three.
Okay, thank you for that, Matt. That was great. Now, we've got one more job to do just before these guys go and sign some autographs for us. I'm going to ask Fabrizio if he can present this.
You'll get one day.
This wonderful art. Tom's got one of his own, but Fabrizio hasn't got one yet. But I'm afraid we're going to have to give this to someone else. And the winner of this is Brian Ellison. Is he here? Yes, come on, Brian. Come and fetch it. Brings a whole new meaning with his T-shirt to moving target. There we are. Ladies and gentlemen, these guys are going to sign some autographs for you at the back. They haven't got that much time. Oh, they're not. They haven't got time today, I'm afraid. Anyway, look, these guys have got a very busy schedule in a very, very crowded day. Give them the appreciation that they need for coming over and seeing us. Ladies and gentlemen, Matt, Fabrizio and Tom, the three VX racing drivers. Thank you very much.